Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, The Comeback. I'm Kim. I'm doing this with my laptop. I hope it all works out. It's been a while, so I wanted to talk with y'all. I watched the whole Murdock trial, and so let's talk about that a little, and then I'll talk about I'll talk about good stuff. I watched it, and when he was up there testifying, when he was crying, which going back and looking, I don't think he was crying. I think he had a runny nose. I don't know how I did that, but it just, anyways. But I was crying too because I feel energy, and and but we'll get back to that. But what did it for me, and what was the moment, I guess, of enlightenment on him, is he was breaking down, and I mean, I was feeling it. I was feeling, hey, this, then in an instant, he went from being completely broke down to set up, completely was fine, and said, okay, now what do you want to ask me? So that did it. Then I thought, Then I went back and I watched more, replays of when he was in something. And I was a little worried. I was a little worried that the jury might not agree. There might be a mistrial, hung jury, whatever. I kind of, because then I hoped that, the jury saw what I saw. And then I was picking up on his mannerisms, and bad dude. Heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. He's on suicide watch now. I know, they say narcissists don't take their own life. They think too highly of themselves. So I don't know, but he will be watched. He's on suicide watch, so, I think they'll. But something, when he got sentenced today, something the judge said to him after he said, I am innocent, I did not, da 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 da. And the judge said, maybe you are innocent, but maybe the person that you were when you took all those pills every day, that was the person that did it. I think it was. I think was all the drugs. And he knew, I don't care what he said, he knew things were getting ready to come down on him. And I heard rumor that Maggie wanted a divorce from me. Well, I guess Paul, as Maggie said, was like a little detective. And I believe what happened was Paul found more pills, so he knew that his dad was not doing what he was supposed to be doing. And I think it just all escalated. But I'm telling you, how he killed his son, and then how he actually hunted his wife down. Five shots. So, it's really sad. But justice was served. It's sad that we have to have things like this, but, I don't know. Now that one's over, we have so many trials coming up. The Lori Val, I can't say that right. Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell, their trial's gonna, that will be. I look forward. Well, I don't look forward. I look forward for justice. I look forward. It's gone on long enough. And then, of course, we got Delphi coming up. And I'm all over that. And I'm going to try every way I can to go. I won't be there every day, but I'm going to try to go on some. Just because I was really engulfed by that case. I actually went there. I walked that trail. I stood on that platform where he had stood when he was seen by that lady. And that's just a whole nother, that's just going to be, wild. I am a little stumped why he wasn't majorly on their radar, especially how he came to the game and wildlife officer and said he was there and he was on the bridge, but he never saw the girls. You can start, when you start doing times and all that, and you look back on the cameras that on buildings and businesses that saw his vehicle go down, and all these times, I'm telling you, it just all comes together. I think what really disturbed me too is when I was out there, I don't like heights, but I was just trying to take in the surroundings, see if I picked anything up. And it was really weird because I walked out on it and I went to the first platform, which, if you go back in interviews and stuff, the first platform he was standing on when he was seen by that older lady that was walking, and she saw him on there on the track. She turned around and went back. I think she might have said hello. I don't know. But I stood there, and it was a week before they arrested him. And while I'm standing there, this feeling came over me, and it was like I'm seeing what he saw that day. And I thought, he's close. He is so close. Meaning, he was really close, and he was. He was very close. In fact, he went back there after the murders, many times. Many, many times. So, what's that say? So, that's going to be interesting, justice for Abby and Libby. That was a long, long time coming. We have so many others that, there's Summer Wells that hasn't been brought home. Harmony Justice hasn't been found, but father is been arrested and charged with that. There's just so many, and if I forgot any, please don't think they're any less important, because every one of them is important. So just trying to, kind of see where I'm at, and so I know I'll be doing more Delphi as it approaches, and if there's anything new on it, because I always check locally, the news and the state police site and all that. So if there's ever any news, I'll do a video on it. I mean, I'm just kind of getting back in the groove, and I took a little break. Today I have to go to the hospital and get all these tests and get. It's a new thing they do, and I think it's because you get to a certain age, and I must be at that age. Don't say how old, but before you have a procedure done, you got to go in there and talk to the nurse. Anesthesia's got to come in there. They got to go over everything, and it's the same thing you go over when you come in the day of the surgery. So it's like, but anyways, I'm not gonna complain. Maybe it's just a way of being more safe. So I'm gonna do that today a little bit. Got to go there, and then next Friday I have my procedure, which it's gonna be great. But anyways, now, for the absolute best news. I'm extremely happy, and I wasn't looking, but I met somebody, and he's really special. Really, really, really special. And it was as if everything that I wrote I wanted, boom. But not just that. I have a great love for firemen. I always have. My stepfather was fireman, volunteer fireman, and he was an arson investigator. And my brother is now, he's been probably 30 years a firefighter. So I always had special love for firemen. And when my daughter's wreck happened and how they treated her, again, I was endeared to the firemen and what they do. So not only did God give me a wonderful man, a good man, he gave me a fireman. And then he said, "You're welcome." I'm telling you, he's really special. And I'll share more with you as our journey goes. Post pictures and things. But I'm telling you guys, it's been 8 years. 8 years. And it pays. When you've been hurt, when you've gone through a lot, before you go into another relationship, take time. Take that time to really know who you are and what you want, and what makes you happy, and don't settle. Don't settle. One of my biggest regrets in life is I always settled. And this time when I went through the hell I went through, after 26 years of marriage, and I dated him for 2, so it really messed me up. And I made up my mind that I needed to fix things about me. Because, when you're broke in a million pieces, you got to put things back. And I know 8 years has been a long time. I'm not saying I didn't go out on some dates. I did, but usually I need the first date, because a lot of men out there, I don't know, it's just not the same as when our generation. But anyways, that's where my life is right now, and I'm really happy and couldn't be happier. And let me mention, it's Saturday. I think it's 8:30 or 8:45. Me and my soul sisters, Ruby, just a Texas medium, she's going to be doing a live, and all of us soul sisters are going to be on it, and we're just going to talk, and it should be an awesome time. They're wonderful, wonderful, beautiful ladies, and if you get a chance, you might watch that. And I'll be making a movie. I'll be making a video, even if it's that quick one, or even if I post like the link to Ruby's, when it's going to happen and everything, I'll do that. I'm going to go. David invited me to spend the evening with him, and he has some little grandkids, and a couple of them, and they come on Friday nights. So we're going to spend time together with them. And until I talk to you guys again, I love you. I'm always sending my love to you. And just know, never settle. Always believe you can achieve anything. You can pull yourself. Trust me. I've been in the darkest of places. If I'd given up, I'd missed all this part of my life. And you know what? I think this part of my life is going to be the best part of my life. Besides my children. I mean, I don't regret any of that. But this is my time to be happy and to love. And I think when you have somebody with the same heart that wants the same things, it's just a good thing. Never settle. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Turn it off.